Theater etiquette. Let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Noelle. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am an actor, but I'm not just in shows. Sometimes I like to go see shows because it's fun. And I recently had an experience where I was in the audience and the people sitting near me behaved like animals. So that's inspired this video today. We're going to talk about some theater etiquette things along with my experience in the theater recently. So, I just said these people behaved like animals, and I kind of mean that. They were so loud. Rule number one of seeing a show, shut up, okay? Unless you're seeing the Rocky Horror Picture Show or some other show where you are encouraged to participate, shut up. Be quiet. This is not your time to make noise and talk and sing along or anything like that. It's time for you to be quiet and watch and observe. You could talk about it later. And if you're actively talking, you're missing things. You're not paying close attention to what's happening on stage. These people sitting near me were having side conversations. They were commenting about what they were seeing on stage. They were calling things out. I'm not trying to sound like an elitist theater person. I would have been upset if I was in a movie and these people sitting next to me were behaving like this. And tickets for a movie cost a lot less than theater tickets. Not to mention, the actors can hear you. They can hear you. I can hear you. I think they can hear you in the lobby. It was just madness. I was like, what is happening? What is going on? We were sitting in the balcony, but this wasn't a very big theater. This was not a Broadway show. And I think maybe they thought, we're in the balcony, we have a layer of distance, we can talk. But it wasn't like an occasional whisper here and there. That's fine, if you have a quick comment to make about something that you've seen to somebody you're sitting next to, that's okay. These were normal volume full conversations. I was like, what is happening? Where am I? You know how we make fun of white people on the internet? These were those people. I think they knew one of the actors because they'd only pay attention when she came on stage, and they'd get their phones out and they'd start taking pictures or recording, and then they'd start actively putting it on their social media in the moment instead of watching her perform. It was very performative that they were there for their social media clout, it was so strange. I watched them put it on Instagram, and then when she wasn't on stage, they were scrolling through Instagram or not otherwise paying attention. Turn off your cell phone, or at the very least, put it on airplane mode. I am so sick of hearing people's phones go off during shows. It's distracting to the audience and it's distracting to the performers, and it's just not right. They always make an announcement at the beginning. Can't you just listen? Can't you be without your phone for 2 hours? Apparently, these people I was sitting next to could not. It was honestly kind of sickening. It felt like they were just there for the social media purposes and didn't want to actually watch the show. And I was like, what's the point? Why are you here? Additionally, if you have general admission seating and you can choose where you sit, be conscious of the people around you. This particular production did not have a huge audience, and these people sat right in front of us. And, obviously if you have assigned seating, that's one thing. But when you have general admission seating, try to leave a little space for your neighbors. I'm not tall, so for me, this is kind of really a challenge, because if somebody tall sits right in front of me, I can't see, and I'm going like this the whole time, looking around either side of their head. And that was another thing that happened. So my boyfriend and I actually shifted a few seats over because, like I said, it was not totally packed. And he and I were among the first people in there. So, we had first pick, and then these people sat right in front of us, and he's not a tall man either. So that was nice. Have you ever heard that story about Abraham Lincoln? How he goes to see a show and he realizes that a little girl is sitting right behind him, and we all know Abraham Lincoln's very tall. And so he slouched down in his seat the entire time so that she could see. Be an Abe Lincoln. Don't be like these people at this production that I sat near. I considered saying something to them, which is not in my nature. Usually I just shut up and take it. But I considered saying something. I didn't. I kind of wish I did. So those are my bare minimum theater rules for theater patrons. Please, I just beg of you, be kind to the people around you. Be respectful to the people around you. Your phone emits light. It emits noise. Your mouth's talking emits noise. Especially during the more tender moments of a show. Shut up! Be quiet! And finally, just be a good human, please. Okay, thanks, bye.